Hello, Capricorn. We are going to do your shadow work reading today. I've got a couple of oracle cards that I'm going to pull. I'm going to pull one at the beginning and one at the end. So make sure you stay tuned. Don't forget to hit that like button. All right. Also, these are going to be triggering. Okay. There is zero judgment. Y'all, zero. Trust me. All right. Let's get an oracle card for you. I've got the shadow work oracle deck that I'm going to pull from. And then at the end, I'm going to pull from this goddess power. It's a really amazing deck. It's amazing. I will have to read from the book because I haven't memorized all 120 pages of. All right, jealousy. Your past wounds need healing. Work on your self-love. You are far greater than you know. Absolutely. I like that one. That's a good one. That is a really good one. And that's what happens when we have things that are kind of haunting us, right? We start to look towards other people in the manner of, why do they get this? Why do they get that? You know. All right. So I'm going to pull a classic Celtic cross spread, and then I'm going to clarify it with another deck. This black deck that I'm using right here can be difficult to see. Okay, so if you want to look at the particular cards, feel free to pause it and zoom in. Okay. All right, Capricorn, Capricorn, what's going on? All right, bottom of the deck, we have the five of cups, 100% old wounds. It's like that skeleton climbing up towards it, right? Yeah, that's what I just pretty much said. There's something in the past that really hurts you, like I can feel it. Okay, so coming into the current energy, we have the Hierophants needing to learn a lesson, right? Certainly could be a relationship or what's been happening in a relationship, but it doesn't have to be. Your challenge is the Emperor needing to take charge of this situation and handle it, right? So you can level up. The foundation of the reading, we have the Five of Pentacles. Again, that's isolation, alone, hurt, loss, pain. The recent past, we have the King of Cups, water energy, but I do feel like this was very much, that Five of Cups is water energy, that loss, right? You were really in your feels about something. Your crowning energy is the Four of Swords, needing to heal. Y'all, this is coming together pretty darn nice. Needing to heal, right? Needing to work on you. Coming into the near future, we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, this whatever is going on, I mean, it is painful and the ending is going to hurt, but at least then you'll be done with it, right? You can figure out why it happened and learn from it and move on so that it doesn't happen again. So how do you see yourself right now, Capricorn? We have the Four of Cups. Unfulfilled, unsatisfied, unhappy, wanting more. Energy external to you that you are probably not aware of, or something that's hidden. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So there's a happy future ahead. There's stability ahead. There's sustainability ahead. Your best course of action or your advice from the universe is the Queen of Swords. I love this. I love it. The Queen of Swords is prepared for battle, right? The King and Queen of Swords are the only ones that have weapons. I know there's wands and cups and pentacles, but that sword is the only thing that's going to cut things in half, right? It's going to cut things away. And the potential outcome is the world. I love it. Ending this cycle, right? And starting a new one with the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. All right. So I'm going to clarify with this black and gold deck. I love both of these decks. I've never used this black deck for my on air. I've used it for myself, but I really do love it. It's kind of my F around and find out deck, right? All right. So the Hierophant in the current situation. What is this Hierophant? What's going on here? And the Moon. Something is hidden that you need to learn, something that you need to face, something that you've tucked away and not wanted to deal with. And the universe is, I mean, the Hierophant and the Moon are major arcana. The universe is like, it's time to learn from this, right? It's time to face it. It's time to deal with it. Seven of Swords. You can't run from it anymore, right? You're going to lose more and more of yourself the more you try to run. So your challenge is this Emperor, right? Making the big decisions, handling business, taking care of issues, right? Knowing that it's in their own best interest as the Emperor, right? And ascending into that Emperor energy. Now, the Knight of Swords. It's time to face this head on, right? And wage your battle with this because the universe is telling you that you can win, that you can conquer this and anything else. And the Three of Cups could involve other people, but it certainly involves your happiness, right? Your sense of joy. So the foundation of the reading is the Five of Pentacles. That's, out in the cold, abandonment, feeling lost, feeling alone. Could be some abandonment issues, could be by potentially an older male figure with that Emperor. The Five of Pentacles with the Five of Wands. There's just a lot of drama associated with this, and the inner struggle. It's like, I do not want to deal with this. I don't want to face this problem. It's too much. And I feel like it's kind of leaking out and kind of just contaminating the area and the energy around you. And I do feel like there's other people involved, but you have to do what you have to do, you have to do what's best for you. The Ace of Cups. Yeah. Self-love. Your past wounds need healing. Work on your self-love. That's what your card says. And this can also certainly be jealousy, drama, petty arguments, right? That Five of Wands. Working on that self-love. All right. In the recent past, we have the King of Cups. I do feel like you were in your feels about a situation, right? We've got a lot of emotion going on here. Queen of Wands. Could have been about another person. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. But this could be the connection that you're in or the situation that you're in. What's this Queen of Wands? King of Cups. And the Empress. So the Emperor was in your challenge position. So there could be this energy of you not being able to make it work with someone who is your Empress because you've not leveled up to that Emperor level, right? You've met this person maybe, and this could be any kind of a connection, okay? Any kind of partnership. I mean, the Emperor and the Empress are the highest vibrating versions of ourselves, right? In any situation. So your crowning energy is the Four of Swords, finding that healing, that space to heal and recover, and think about, the truth of the situation and how it affected you, finding your center again. Yeah, after something that's painful and heartbreaking. There is a lot of pain here and there's some loss, right? The Three of Wands, but you need to face it, right? You can't keep your back turned. You can't ignore it anymore. You've got to face it because if you don't, it's just going to catch back up to you. Okay. 10 of Swords. So that's in your future, right? But there's at least an end coming to the pain, to the grueling dissatisfaction. And that's when you get to that 10 of Cups, right? You've got to go through something to get where you need to be to find that happiness, that fulfillment. But both enter, that 10 of Swords is just something that you have to get through to get to the 10 of Cups, right? And the Two of Wands. You need to face it and understand that it's going to affect your future if you don't deal with it. So how you see yourself right now, the Four of Cups, I feel like you almost feel like you're spread too thin. And I'm not sure why I'm getting that, but that's how I feel. Like you're stretched too thin, you're unfulfilled, you're unhappy, things aren't progressing because there's something that you need to deal with, right? Death. There is an ending, a finality of something, but there's also a brand new beginning coming. But right now you're focusing on the negative, right? You're focusing on that 10 of Swords instead of focusing on that 10 of Cups. And even in the death card, right? If you look at the top in that corner, the sun is coming up in the background. So there's a new day dawning. The sun is the happiest card in the deck, but you know, when doors close, others open, but you've got to be willing to go through that cycle and come out the other side, or you'll just keep repeating it. And the Fool, that's when you get a brand new beginning. Ah, less baggage. So external to you, we have this Ten of Pentacles. So we had the Ten of Cups already, but there's happiness and stability, that's in your energy already. The universe is just like waiting to hand it to you. And the King of Wands. And now we have a pair here, right? So this also could be, your energy of fighting, going through this, winning, taking action, because the King and Queen of Wands take action, right? They will fight for what they want, and they'll usually get it, right? And that's, external to you. They're saying, look at everything that you could have. Find some fight in you, right? Find some self-love. Find some passion for yourself. Fight for yourself, right? Page of Wands. You just have to do it. You just have to take that first step, right? And the universe is going to help you get there. They're not going to just abandon you and leave you alone, which is what you're scared of. So in your best course of action, we have this Queen of Swords, right? Get ready for battle. Battle for the truth, right? Battle for yourself. Battle for a new beginning. The Page of Swords. Again, you just have to take that first step, okay? The Page of Swords is also a student, right? Analyzing their surroundings, looking for answers, doing investigative work, trying to figure out how to solve this problem. And the Knight of Pentacles. You've been in this energy for a while, but I feel like you're facing the correct direction. You just lack some movement now. And in your potential outcome is the World. That's successful completion of a cycle, right? A karmic cycle. And that doesn't even necessarily mean a karmic relationship. It could be, but a cycle that is meant to teach you something, a cycle that's not meant to be permanent, right? And the Nine of Cups, emotional fulfillment, right? Happiness, a wish granted, wish fulfillment. And also that kind of like, I did it, right? Being proud of yourself, self-love, right? Because you handled this. And the Four of Cups, right? This is that energy of needing to deal with this. Again, I feel like that could be your potential outcome, staying in that energy if you don't choose to deal with this, right? That stuck, stagnant energy. I don't like that for you. But you can get to a brand new beginning, right? If you deal with it, if you handle it. I am going to get you another oracle card, but we do have this Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck, right? That loss, regret, sadness. But this Eight of Pentacles, if you deal with this situation, if you put the work in, the tower will fall, right? This tower moment will happen and give you the opportunity to rebuild, right? The King of Wands, though, they're saying take action. These cards are intense, not going to lie. All right. Let's pull a goddess power oracle for you. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. Doesn't make any difference. Doesn't make any difference at all. Okay. Well, it flipped over, so I'm going to take it. And I do not know how to say this. Ma'at says truth. Fight for the truth, right? Fight for yourself. Card number 30. Let's see what she said. I opened right up to it. That's crazy. All right. There is great power in telling the truth and allowing it to lead you to higher ground. It's only when we refuse to see the reality of a situation that we lose our power to create for our highest good. Okay. If you're willing to do a fearless self inventory and live authentically with rigorous honesty, it will lead you to great success in all of your life. Being completely transparent with others, not being jealous, right? Although it might at first feel very vulnerable, is exactly what you need to do now. When you do this, you will be flooded with the power to claim and experience a new freedom and new happiness that will pour over your life like a wild, sweet honey. That is beautiful. Your life is exactly where it needs to be. This is a wonderful time of empowered choice making. You are doing all the right things if you follow the invitation of Ma'at, if that's how you say it, to live fearlessly in truth. I love it. The law of karma states that everything comes into balance sooner or later. So trust that in the greater story of your life, all wrongs will get righted. That's true. Regardless of a natural rebalancing, it's time for you to speak up if you see injustice in your world. In order for you to be truly free, everyone must be free. So, releasing the things that need to be released, handling those past hurts, those past regrets, and letting things come back into balance. See behind the words of others, especially when you feel they may be withholding truth or acting without awareness. Fight for the truth, right? We saw that. There is energy to course correct. I like it. Tell the truth as much as you can, love as much as you can, even though denial may be swept away in an awkward moment and everyone feels exposed. That's again about vulnerability, right? Those abandonment issues and vulnerability go together a lot of times. I really like it. These are really beautiful cards, guys. All right. Capricorn, that's what I got for you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Join me here every week on a Friday evening for Free Card Pull Friday. Okay. And I'm sending you tons and tons of love and light.